Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be reading Multi-Character Listener by me. So let's get into it. Lyney. Lyney didn't know why you were acting up so recently, but he did not mind all the extra attention. After all, he loved when you were affectionate. The way you would just come up behind him so randomly and put your arms around him, giving him a soft kiss. And the way he could feel whole with you again when he's with you. The way you give him so many random kisses out of nowhere. And I'll tell you what, he certainly does not mind being spoiled. He loves when you give him that attention. He loves being with you. But it's kind of weird when it happens all of a sudden. So no wonder he wraps his arms around your waist. Leon, what's going on? Not that I mind how you've been acting, but I mean, it's not really like you. So what happened? Well, I don't really know, but maybe I've been feeling a little bit more in love with you than usual. So you didn't love me as much before? Hey, that's not what I said. I'm only saying I love you a little bit more outwardly now. I've been trying to process my emotions for a while, and I feel so comfortable with you. I'm usually affectionate with the people I love, but I don't really know, but I take relationships too seriously, and it makes me anxious about what I do and what I don't. So that's why it's been difficult to be myself. But I'm trying to be more affectionate now. I was worried you'd think it was clingy or something, but you really like it, and I'm glad about that. He softened, cupping your face in his hands and pressing a soft kiss to your lips. Of course I like it, and like anything you do, Ion. You don't realize that yet, do you? No, maybe I don't. But I love you, Lyney. You make me feel so good about myself. As you should. I mean, you are the most beautiful there is. You're very biased. I'm not biased. I'm only saying the truth. Well, your version of the truth is very warped because you love me very much. That's true. I do love you. However, don't you think that that's a little bit subjective? Maybe your version of the truth is warped. Mine is crystal clear. That would mean I'm a liar. Are you really brave enough to say that? Oh no, I would never. I'm only saying. Maybe you're not seeing things the way that I do. And maybe that's because you have a bias against yourself. But I have no such thing. And I can tell you the image that I see perfectly. Oh, well, I guess you've convinced me a little bit. I'll lay off you now. He softened, and he kissed you again. He loved the feeling of kissing you. But most importantly, he loved the feeling of having you in his arms. So he wrapped you into them, and the two of you spent your evening cuddling, being with each other, and thinking about nothing else in the world. Sometimes, that was all Lyney needed in her break, and that was all they needed too. To be with each other without worrying about a single thing. Xiao. Xiao loved you dearly, but he was not used to being affectionate with anyone, or anyone being affectionate with him. To him, being touchy with someone scared him, because he had no idea how to approach that, or how the other person would feel. Not to mention, it made him feel very weird as he did it. He was self-conscious, and conscious of everything around him. It was just not something that happened usually, and so he was not used to it. And it took a lot of extra care for him, and a lot of readying internally to be able to initiate physical touch. He spent so long without someone close to him that right now, having you feels very strange. So no wonder he's like that. But for someone to be affectionate with him and not be scared of him at all, not even keep their distance, that was something that was very weird. something that never happened until you came along. He didn't realize that there would be a time where he'd be sitting and you'd come up behind him and wrap your arms around him, leaving a soft kiss on his cheek before you just ran away to continue whatever you were doing. Sometimes you'd just hold him. Sometimes you'd grab his hand and kiss it, out of nowhere. Not to mention the random hugs that have been quite excessive lately. But does he mind it? Not at all. You told him beforehand that you're the clingy type, or the affectionate type, whatever he calls it, but he feels clingy is a very demeaning word, considering he likes it. He loves this, being soaked in your love and shown at every moment. There's no moment of doubt in his mind about how much you love him, how much you cherish his existence, because you show him, with each passing moment, just how important he is to you. He's got no reason to doubt it, not even a second. So, when it happens that he sees how affectionate you are, since you've been holding back for a couple months since you started, he's a little bit weirded out. But it takes him some time to adjust, and then he's just fine with it. You know, Ayan, to be quite honest, I was really worried when you said you were affectionate and clingy, but I think you're quite wrong. What do you mean? I mean, you don't really seem clingy to me, and it's not a bad thing that I should be worried about. I was worried at first because I was not used to it, but now that you're being like that, I can't help but be grateful. Really? You ask him, feeling your heart melt at his words, and he nodded, leaning in to hug you gently. It's a very rare thing, so no wonder you become very happy when that happens, and you wrap your arms right back around him, giving him a soft kiss. I'm glad then. I always want to shower you with my love, and I think I'm quite good at it. Maybe too good, you say with a soft giggle, and he smiles, nodding as he buries his teeth into your neck. You're the best, my dear. Truly the best.